Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Beat Click, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com, Restored Motions, RestoredMotions.com, and ProChargeEV, ProChargeEV.com. Okay, y'all. Later start today. No work today. Our freaking awesome program director gave everybody the day off. Had the Guaranteed Christmas party last night, and so as a gift to the company, to everybody, our company gave everybody the day off, and we normally don't get the day off at 145 ESPN because peek behind the curtain, many people may not know, like on the music formats, you can do what's called voice tracking. So you essentially record a shift. You know, you're talking into and out of song, stuff like that. You could record all that, and then it just runs. So you can record a 4 or 5 hour air shift in 20, 30 minutes. Anyway, but we don't really have that luxury of like recording 3 hour shows. So we just took a day off, and we'll be running national ESPN and giving our staff the day off today. So sorry for those who are looking for our shows. We got plenty of content on demand you can catch up with. But excited to have the day off today. Today is my dad's 70th birthday. So happy birthday to Papa Scone. And we're going to go to lunch with him today. My brother's going to drive over from Lafayette. Mom and Gramps are going to go. So we're going to go to lunch over at Rufino's. So Jimmy and Charles are doing their show from 11 to 1 today. So over at Rufino's. So we'll be over there for lunch. We're looking forward to that. Okay, we'll say some good mornings. Have there in the description another LSU defensive tackle hit the transfer portal. It's Fitzgerald West who entered the portal. If you don't remember, Fitzgerald West, 3-star recruit, played at Lafayette Christian, LCA, signed in 2022. It was interesting because when he was recruited by Ed Ogeron's staff, he's a defensive tackle who they recruited as a center. Remember, he came to LSU's camp, and they were like, will you try center? He said, sure. They worked him at center, and they offered him. So he came as an offensive lineman. Then Brian Kelly's squad moved him to defense. When last year they were trying to figure out somebody who could snap the ball, if you remember, they didn't have a center. They went through spring trying a lot of different. Garrett Dellinger worked at center, if you remember. Fitzgerald West went back to center, then ultimately they moved him back to defensive line. So he had a little back and forth during his time here. This year he was, rotational player on the defensive line, who in 2 years played in just 7 games. So he leaves. He has 3 years of eligibility remaining. Keeping in mind that he was after COVID, so the COVID year is starting to. You're seeing fewer players who still have the COVID year, right? Basically, this year's seniors would be the last to have the COVID year, right? So if you're a freshman in 20, you basically don't count that year. So you'd have 21, 22, 23, 24 as your 4 years of eligibility, or potentially 4 to play 5. So I don't know, that's a lot of math. Either way, Fitzgerald West has 3 years to play. So he is the 8th player to enter the portal. I have 2 pretty much observations. 2 observations. One is LSU has 8 players that have entered the portal. Here's the list: Armani Goodwin, Trey Bradford, Quincy Wiggins, Marlon Martinez, LaTerrence Welch, Jackson McGowan, Bryce Langston, and now Fitzgerald West. All of those guys are backup depth players. Quincy Wiggins was the highest recruited, and you'd love to see him stay and work it out. But we talked about that with him, how he's got a ways to go to develop in this defense. Marlon Martinez is a guy who's been around a long time, but wasn't going to be a starter. So he's going to go find an opportunity to play somewhere. So that's one. Like, you haven't lost a starter to the portal. The other observation that I would tell you is with Quincy Wiggins, Bryce Langston, now Fitzgerald West, all entering the portal, it kind of makes me think LSU's going to get a lot of those defensive linemen back. Because if LSU, all the guys that could go pro, the guys that could leave that have eligibility, Mason Smith, Mekhi Wingo, Jacobian Guillory, Paris Shand, 13, the kid from Oregon, Braden Swinson, like all those guys could leave, but they have eligibility remaining. And if all these guys that are entering the portal, they're probably entering the portal knowing the guys ahead of them are coming back. Otherwise, why would you leave if you're going to have an opportunity to be a starter? So I think LSU is going to get some good news with respect to guys coming back for another year. And, that's a really good thing. And there is the school of thought to say, well, would you really want all these players back from a bad defense? And I get it. But would I rather have senior Mason Smith, senior Mekhi Wingo, super senior Jacobian Guillory, super senior Braden Swinson, super senior Paris Shand? Would I rather all those dudes or redshirt freshman Fitzgerald West, redshirt freshman redshirt sophomore Bryce Langston? You know what I mean? Give me the dudes that are older, been through 4 years of strength and conditioning, have played 30, 40 games. Yeah, give me all those dudes. Okay. And by the way, it's becoming pretty clear also where they're going to have to supplement in the portal and where they're going to have to attack on the defensive in this not just transfer class but high school class. You're going to have to go add numbers on the D line. Okay. Let's say some good mornings here. Barry Jocelyn, Arshan Andrews, what's up? Morgan Miller, what up, bro? At least the Saints aren't the Chargers. Oh my God, y'all. 63. What was the final? To 13. Was that the final last night? The Raiders and the Chargers? 63-21 was 63-21. By the way, we had the under in the game. The Raiders had taken care of the total by halftime. It was 42-0 at half. That is one of the most incredible things literally I've ever seen. You just don't see NFL teams score 60. I know Miami scored 70 earlier this year, but that doesn't happen. What a wild game. I didn't see any of it. I went from the Calandros raffle to the guaranteed Christmas party, and I came home and didn't have to work today, so Eric and she was getting the house ready for her family's Christmas party that we're having at our house tomorrow, and then we put on episodes of Suits, and so I stayed up till 1 in the morning, which is why we're starting late today, because I slept in, because I didn't have to work, which I never do, but worth it. Randall Offrecht, morning, Matt. Do you think Bama will beat Michigan? Randall, I am a little bit of a probably counter thinker on this. I think the championship game is going to end up Michigan and Washington. I know everybody thinks it's going to be Bama, Texas, but I think Michigan's physicality, especially on defense, is going to limit Bama's offense. And I'm not betting against Michael Penix again. So, no, I don't think Bama wins. I know everybody thinks Bama's going to win. I think Michigan and Washington is our championship game. Sam Darcy. I'm sorry, who entered? Fitzgerald West, yeah. Cliff Nelson, good morning, Uncle Scone. Whoever the PD is over there at 104.5 FM, I want to work for that guy. Happy birthday, Papa Scone. I tell you what, Cliff, that PD over at 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge, good dude. Truax, what's up, man? Good to see you last night, even briefly. Glenn Formo, Kelly Gross, Vernell Thomas. Do you think Michael Thomas is going to return his gift from Derek Carr? Jim Arsenault, John Hendricks, what's up, y'all? Nick Bradley, Hole, good morning. With the new format next year, how many teams do you think from the SEC will make the playoffs? I think if you go back and look at it historically, you're probably looking at 3. With the chance in a given year at a 4th, but 3 is probably how it ends up. For example, you look at the rankings this year. If this year were next year, you'd have Bama, Georgia, Missouri, Ole Miss. So you would have 4 this year. If we look at last year, let's look at the penultimate rankings a year ago. You would have had Georgia, Bama, Tennessee. So that would have been 3. In 21, let's see, you would have had Bama, Georgia, Ole Miss, so that's 3. In 20, you would have had Bama, Texas A&M, Florida, Georgia, so you would have had 4 in 20. So you know, it's like usually you're going to have 3. In a certain year, you might pop 4. 2019, LSU, Georgia, Florida, Auburn. Bama was 12th. They would have been out though because you would have had the G5, but you would have had 3. 2018, Bama, Georgia, Florida, LSU. So 3, maybe 4. Anyway, okay. Michael Tolliver, morning, Matt. I read on Dandy Don, he's hearing Brian Kelly already has a man for a new D-line coach. If true, does that indicate one way or another DK may retain Matt House? So Michael Tolliver, like, we've talked about this for weeks now, and I've told you there's multiple changes coming on the defensive staff. I've certainly told you Corey Raymond, and I've also told you that there is a desire internally to bring Bo Davis back. We hear the Bo Davis stuff every year. I think there are people pushing to make that happen. The reason that it's more realistic this year, obviously, is Jimmy Lindsey was your defensive line coach. He had his medical episode. You moved John Jancic into that role, and you brought in Pete Jenkins, and like it's very indefinite there. So there's probably that's a safe bet that there'll be a change there. However, they make it work. So the name that everyone is talking about is Bo Davis, and I've been telling you that for a while now. It's a matter of pushing it across the finish line, and Bo Davis is coaching Texas, who's in the playoffs, so we'll see how that goes. That has nothing to do with Matt House whatsoever. And again, for everyone who's wondering about staff changes and why they haven't been, like, my understanding is they were waiting until after the early signing period, which opens on Wednesday. So I don't think you'll hear anything until after the early signing period. Big Easy 09, morning, Matt. What do you think the odds are that Michael Thomas wants out this offseason? I don't know. I just don't think anybody. There are no sacred cows in this team. If you look, let's look at Michael Thomas's contract, because this will tell you the story, because the Saints have a bunch of bad contracts. So Thomas, so 24, his dead cap number is $18 million. His cap hit is 10.2. So it would cost you $8 million more for Michael Thomas not to be on the roster in 24 than it would for him to be on the roster in 24. And they spread out, as they restructured, they spread out money over 25, 26, and 27. Then he's an unrestricted free agent. Would be an unrestricted free agent, but it's just voidable years in 25, 6, and 7. So he'll have money on the books for those 3 years. But basically, no. I mean, Michael Thomas will be on the team next year. Weird. Let's see. Who's here, Drew? Who's here? And Olivia. Oh my goodness. What are you doing here? You want to come on my show? We'll go get a chair. Well, I don't know. You better go ask Mimi. You better go ask Mimi. Huh? Come on this side, Liv.
I know the grass guy's coming.
The grass guys are here?
Deadly Boy.
Huh?
My favorite, Pepper Leaf Boy.
Oh, the backpack leaf blower. Drew loves that too.
Me too.
I know. Well, come sit down. Tell everybody hi. Come sit right here. Sit right here. All right. What do you tell everybody?
Hi, guys.
All right, everybody. This is Olivia.
Hi.
A lot of you remember Liv from Family Vacation, right? When we go to the beach and Liv comes on the show. She loves waking up to do morning scone. Am I your favorite uncle in the world?
Yes.
Yes. Take that, Uncle James.
Take that.
Say, take that, James.
Take that, James.
Ha ha, punk. Ha ha. What are you doing here today? You don't have school?
Nope.
Why not?
Because take exams.
Oh, it's exams. Oh, you don't have to take exams.
No.
Do you like not having to take exams?
No.
You don't want to take exams?
No.
Right. What you got around your neck there?
Jingle bells.
Why are you wearing jingle bells?
Because
You love Christmas?
yeah.
And it's really festive. I heard the jingle bells jingling when they came in the door. I thought maybe the dogs had come. I thought maybe it was a dog collar. Nope, it was Liv with.
There you go.
Oh, there we are. Okay, good. Hang on one second. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. So, Olivia goes to school at, where do you go to school?
St. Michael's.
She goes to school at St. Michael's, and they have exams today. So Liv doesn't have to take exams, so you're hanging out with Mimi and Drew?
Yes.
What are y'all going to do today?
I went to Walmart.
You already went to Walmart?
Yeah.
Did you buy anything?
Some groceries.
Okay. What groceries did you buy?
Milk.
Milk. It's good.
Pancakes.
Milk and pancakes. What about syrup?
Yeah, syrup.
Yeah. Does your dad eat pancakes and syrup?
Yeah. No.
You liar.
Eggs.
Eggs. Yes. Your dad eats eggs. All right. Let's see. Troy Abear, did you ever ask Musso about his second date? I did. They have not gone on the second date yet. Barry Jocelyn, awesome B-Day for your dad. Happy birthday, Dad. Oh, today's my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday.
What's my dad's name?
Joey.
Good job. He's 70 years old today.
Wow.
He's really old, huh?
Yeah?
You know who's older than that?
Yeah.
Mimi and Papa.
Yeah.
Let's see. Barry said he just lost his dad a month ago. Times like these are precious. Condolences, Barry. Sorry to hear that, man. But yeah, looking forward to a little birthday lunch today with Papa Scone, man, for sure. Brandon, Tilly, Wendell, Norman, Don, Juan, Terry to Cody. Where are the points going to come from? Famous last words, stupid Thursday Night Football. Chance Bavin used to pass Lou Gehrig's 21-30 streak. Oh, yeah, how about that? What are we on now? 21-41, yeah. Zachary Snyder, morning, Matt. Keep hearing the Heisman voting was so close. Numbers don't appear close. What's typical margin if this was considered close? Never paid attention to the votes, just a winner. Yeah, it was the closest vote since 2018 with Tua and Kyler Murray. So usually you'll have an overwhelming first place winner. And it was pretty split. I mean, Penix won the West and the Midwest. Jaden won the South, the East, and the Southwest. So it was pretty close. Yeah. Tiger Diver, what's going on? Hang and bang outdoors. Good morning, Matt. Ever had the Pappy Van Winkle cigar by Drew Estate? I have had Pappy Van Winkle cigars, as a matter of fact. I like it. They for those who don't put the tobacco in the in whiskey barrels before they roll them. Matthew Landry, Cajun Country, good morning. I hate to darken this chat. Talking about LSU men's basketball, man, the season's going to suck. Would the NCAA have just kept the investigation open in perpetuity with Wade? Yeah, well, not in perpetuity, but like they got their pound of flesh. Yeah, so for those that missed it, the NCAA, there was a judge that said all multi-time transfers that had not been granted a waiver would be eligible for this 14-day period. And then the NCAA said, okay, but if you play in this 14-day period and the ruling is overturned, then you lose the year of eligibility. So now LSU has to decide with Jalen Cook if they want to play him on Saturday against Texas or not. Cliff Nelson, when is the last year super seniors can play? We're almost there yet. So it would be 2025, unless if there was a player that red-shirted. So if, let's say, if your first year was 2020, that basically doesn't count. So your 5 years would begin in 2021. So 2025 would be the last of the COVID year players. Where are we? Cajun Country. Hey, Drew, can we get to Who Dat and go tie? Well, Drew walked away. Liv, do you want to say Who Dat?
Who's that?
No, so when the Saints play, we say Who Dat.
Who dat?
Good job. Now, when LSU plays, what do we say?
Go Tigers.
You got it. Nailed it. Dustin Fontenot, Matt, let us not forget what we've seen the last 2 years, or this year. 2 national championships, Golden Spikes, Heisman. Amazing year. For sure, man. For sure. Dale Broussard, Dominic McKinley equals Quincy Wiggins. I mean, I would take Dominic McKinley. For sure. Would love to see it. Take him away from A&M, keep him in Louisiana. Big-time defensive line prospect, 5-star. Let's go. Austin Kidder, good morning. Always nice when you start the show late on a Wednesday so I can watch live. On a weekday, sorry. Larry Gardner, Michael Truax, morning Scone. Sorry if you covered any word on Corey Raymond. Yeah, again, I believe that it's never done till it's done. I believe that will get done, but I don't think you're going to see any staff changes till after the early signing period, which is Wednesday. Chico Lynch, all right, good to see you live. Sun Blood ×3. Michael Clark, Sage Ryan's in the portal? I didn't see that news. My apologies. Did he just announce that? I don't see that. I'm not saying you're wrong. Let's see. Oh, Twitter 10 minutes ago, Sage Ryan portal. That's okay. That's singularly reported right now. Okay, wait for a formal, but yeah. So Lon has it. We'll see. But yeah, I get it. Sage has bounced around a bunch, man. From corner and safety and nickel, and it came as a 5-star and hasn't really worked out a ton. So I think it'll be interesting next year to see. Look at that, Liv.
Wow.
It'll be interesting next year to see Zy Alexander, I believe, is planning to come back. He tore his ACL against Army in that play before the half. So can he rehab it in time to play next year is a big question. Then J.K. Johnson will be coming off of injury. And then, you're probably going to look to add 1 or 2 corners in the portal. I've been told 2 names. They're Louisiana kids who went elsewhere. We talked about one of them. This kid from Ohio State. The other, there's one kid from Mississippi State and one kid from Kentucky who are Louisiana prep prospects who went elsewhere and could well come back. So I think they are going to add anywhere from 1 to 3 corners in the portal, but probably not 3. James Avery said, it's Liv's show. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ray Langlois said, good morning, Olivia.
Good morning.
Travis Little, what's going on? Cajun Country said, hi, Olivia. Can we get a Who Dat and a Go Tigers? So we did that. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Let's see. Greg T, excited about the latest Game Coin updates. Can't wait to see the platform. It's close, man. Yeah, for those that missed it the last 2 weeks, put out a couple of updates, and it's really good news. One is the SEC has given, that's the Securities and Exchanges Commission, has given GameCoin a total thumbs up to proceed. And the other that was announced on Monday of this week is that they've hired a COO, and there's still more. And what I'll tell you is, in the most legitimate way, it is closer than ever to being ready, and Q1 of 24 feels massively attainable. So, and there's even more exciting stuff that you'll learn coming up, but very, very good stuff. Okay, I think we might be just about done. Let me jump over here to Facebook real quick. Ron St. Pierre said, what's up, Olivia? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Gary Atchinson, wife and I were in NYC for vacay. Didn't realize it coincided with the Heisman. We were in the middle of Jaden after the party. Wish could have met up with you in the million people. Jason Horn said, hey, Olivia.
Hi.
Gary Atchinson said, good morning, Scones, Olivia, and Drew. Jingle bells to all. Pat Alvarez, good morning from Breckenridge. Lowell Cormier, good morning from Hoodie, North Dakota. Okay, Lowell, good morning. Tim Forche, good morning. Jeff McKithen, Bubba Smith, Michael Cook, Mark Vitanovich, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. Breezy Bro, Ryan Amanda Gidry, I think we might be done. Craig Duga. Got a Thomas H. Handy, okay. And a Lutro double single barrel last night. Okay, that a boy. I did, in fact, score yesterday a Stag Junior, and I'm waiting to see what I might have won from the Calandras raffle. I don't know yet, because we did the show, then I went over to the guarantee party, the raffle, they streamed it, so I'm going to wait and see when they post the tickets. I'm not sure if I won anything from Calandras yet, but we'll see. Okay, I think we're done.
Okay.
Shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing. You need an orthopedist? Go to Brock. You want to sing it?
Things.
When? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I know.
There goes guys. He's
They're leaving? Where's he going?
Go different house.
Yeah, probably so. Well, Liv, I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Here it is.
Someone you know, Scone, Ontario. All you need is Hudco.
Lose it. Lose it.
3, 6, 4, 1, 7.
All right, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. What? She knows that jingle. It's a catchy jingle. She did an awesome job.
Yay!
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Smash the like button, YouTube, on your way out. You want to tell them?
Smash the like button.
Thank you. And if you're new, subscribe up to the channel.
Subscribe to channel.
Do you ever watch my YouTube stuff?
Yes.
Liar. What do you watch on YouTube?
Alchemist YouTube channels.
What else do you watch on YouTube?
Grass guys.
The Grass Guys. What else do you watch on YouTube? Cats.
Cats.
Mm-hmm. I know you watch cat videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is the animal whisperer over here. Olivia will go outside and she'll like get down like on her belly or on all fours. She'll just start like meowing, and cats will just walk up to her and just like get on, like lay on her lap and stuff. Huh?
Yeah.
Who's the cat that lives next door that you like?
Winston.
You gonna go look for him?
Yeah.
I saw him yesterday. He was in our driveway yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep, I pulled in the driveway. Winston was just standing in the front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he walks right there by my window.
Yeah.
I don't see him right now. I bet the grass guy scared him away, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Y'all have an awesome day.
Peace.
Peace. Hey, you better take that chair back, girl.
Yes, ma'am.